Doctor Strange made a deal with Mephisto, especially after what he did in Spider-Man No Way Home. That was a very powerful spell. Given his history and nature to make questionable decisions for the greater good, Doctor Strange kind of has that the ends justify the means mentality. I could see Strange working with Doom just to save the multiverse, because he could make a deal with Mephisto to give him that power, but what if it's not enough? Mortal might come back as a villain. He might be upset after his comrades were killed in the battle against Wanda. Especially with the incursions happening, he might blame Strange for all of this. He might go and recruit the other heroes in the 838 universe, the Avengers that were once disbanded. That's why we might see a Tony variant, a Black Panther variant, some of the X-Men, the Inhumans. This is the universe where he successfully made his suit of armor so he can retire. He didn't have to go through Endgame and sacrifice himself to save the universe. This is a Tony that never had to make a sacrifice play. As knowledgeable as this 838 Tony variant is, who's to say he doesn't dreamwalk into the 616 universe? That's what Strange did in Multiverse of Madness. The vision or dream that Tony had in Age of Ultron, who's to say the 838 Tony didn't have that same vision? Like it's Strange's nature to make questionable decisions for the greater good, it is Tony's nature to avenge the fallen. Remember what he told Loki in Stark Tower in Avengers 1? If we can't protect the Earth, you'll damn sure will avenge it. And the 838 is well protected, don't get me wrong, but his friends were killed. There's no way he's gonna find out about that and not feel some type of vengeance. Look how quick he was to try to avenge his parents by trying to kill Bucky in Civil War. The 838 Earth is also what Tony wanted in Age of Ultron. Peace in our time. Since Ultron was successfully made in 838, I have no other reason to believe that that empty chair in the Illuminati council meeting for Strange, it was Tony's chair, especially since he's also a member of the Illuminati in the comics. The Illuminati could return in the MCU. Only member of the Illuminati that's technically still alive in 838 is Karl Mordo, the Sorcerer Supreme. That universe also most likely had a team of the Avengers. They had a Captain Carter. She was referred to as the first Avenger in that universe. And we also have the successful creation of Ultron. So Tony Stark is also in that universe as well. In 838, he successfully made his suit of armor around the world. That universe still went through the events of Loki invading New York with the Chitauri. I think the only event they didn't go through was Age of Ultron. But they did go through Infinity War. But they defeated Thanos on Titan. They didn't have to go through Endgame. The 838 universe had everybody. 838 universe is what the 616 universe is going to look like post-Secret Wars, I guarantee you. Once all the worlds are put together, that's when the Illuminati will reform. I guarantee you, there's another timeline with the Illuminati. There's no way Karl Mordo has gone all this time and has just done nothing, especially with the other heroes in 838. I think the space crisis that they're talking about in the Thunderbolts post-credits scene is them seeing another planet, another Earth headed their way. That has to be the Fox X-Men universe, or the 828 universe. And maybe that's why the Fantastic Four is coming to 616 to develop a plan where both planets can be saved. There's no way that Monica Rambeau is in the Fox X-Men universe for no reason with Beast and Binary. Fox X-Men Earth, 616 Earth, and 828 Earth. And secretly in the shadows is 838. 838 fought Thanos earlier than they did in 616. Thanos that we saw in 838 that was killed, he had his armor and his double-wielded sword. The Thanos we seen that had that specific armor and weapon was in 2014. The Thanos in 2014 jumped through time to come to the present in Endgame because Age of Ultron didn't happen in 838 because Ultron was successfully a peacemaking program. Age of Ultron took place in 2015 in 616. I think they either fought him that exact same year or no later than 2016. That Black Panther variant has to be from the 838 universe because Captain Carter's shield is also vibranium. 838 universe probably didn't go through the events of Civil War and King T'Chaka was never killed. I guarantee you when the Mutant saga gets here, Valentina De Fonte is going to help create the Sentinels, or she's going to create the Sentinels herself if they decide to go with the Days of Future Past storyline. Or she's going to work with Stryker to make Weapon X. Because there's no way you're telling me that adamantium was introduced and there was almost a whole war over it between US and Japan, and Valentina didn't know about it. After all the secret experiments she has done, look what she did to Bob. Turned this man into the Sentry. She has some other secret stuff. And who's to say that wasn't the only vault that she had? There have been so many secret programs in the MCU, like the Winter Soldier program, the Red Room, and now this with Sentry. I know Valentina, she got some other cards up her sleeve. You can't trust somebody like that. Valentina is the type of person, when you lose something, she's gonna help you find it, even the one she was the one who stole it. If they bring back the leader and he works with Valentina, it might be over. She could use Samuel Stern's talents. It would have been nice to see if the leader had different motivations instead of getting his revenge on Ross. What if he had his plans set on the global scale, like he wanted to take over the world like Ultron did?